Good morning. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I'm a couple minutes late this morning. I don't like to be late. And there's no such thing as time. Time is a persistent illusion. What is that? Matter is a persistent illusion, albeit a persistent one. Matter is an illusion, albeit a persistent one. Time is an illusion. Time is relative. There we go. The theory of relativity. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. It's nice to see you this morning. I see one of you, and thank you for joining me, whoever you are. I love having this time with you, and I love sharing this practice. Today, we're going to practice clearing the mind. I know it might be hard to imagine, and maybe your mind is getting so quiet and still in this time of being social distancing here in America and here in the whole world. I heard this week that this is the first time in the U.S. history that we have had a national shutdown. And one of my European friends asked me, what does that mean? And I said, I don't know. I know what it means in Boston. I know what it means in Massachusetts. But in a lot of ways, it's like having 50 countries here. So let me know, as you say good morning, let me know if you can't hear me. It's a little windy today, so I put a special wind cover on my mic so you don't have to hear the whistles of the wind through the microphone, because that can be kind of annoying. And we're going to, and because I want to quiet the mind, I want to make sure there isn't the distraction of you can't hear me this morning. So check in, say hello, let me know if you can hear me as you come into the circle. Thanks for the thumbs up. I guess that's a yes, you can hear me, and it's fine. So let's all take a breath together this morning. Everybody inhale. Everybody exhale. Do it again. Breathe in through your nose if that's available to you. And out through your mouth. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, Anne. In through your nose. Long, slow inhale. And long, slow exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. I often put an invitation out to these groups as we're gathering to put something in the comments or to share. If you want to share this morning in the place of thinking self, if you have a thought that someone else might enjoy this, share this or create a watch party. So go down below, and when you hit share, there's a little pull down menu. You can hit create watch party, and you can just create a watch party on your timeline and invite your friends to join you that way if you're a Facebook friend gathering. The other thing I really wanted to ask you to do today, before or after the practice, is to comment. Good morning, Michelle. To comment if you would like to, if you're enjoying the Breath of Fire practice as part of this practice. I know some of you are showing up for this every day or many times a week, and it feels important to me, but it takes time in the time we have together. So let me know if the Breath of Fire has been nourishing for you. I'm going to do it today because I'm outside and it's a little chilly. And it is a warming breath. And it also is yesterday we talked about the body. Tomorrow we'll talk about the soul and connecting to possibilities even in a different way than we will today. Here in the mind, the Breath of Fire is also a way to clear the mind, to get us centered and connected to the infinite and out of the mundane. So it's a great tool. It's a tool with infinite possibilities, even as it has, yesterday we focused on how it clears us in the place of the physical. So let's take another breath. And we're going to jump in. I'm going to turn off my phone because I just realized that I didn't, and I don't like that when my phone is on. So I'm going to turn that off. You can maybe you can't turn your phone off. Maybe you're doing this on your phone. I encourage you to go for a walk while you're doing this, because this isn't a visual practice as much as I like to smile at you, and it's nice to see someone smile back in the camera. It's a listening practice and listening to yourself. And today we're going to quiet the mind. And we're going to stop backing up and looking backwards and look present, be really present and look forwards. Denise loves the breath of fire. Me too. Sometimes my discipline overwhelms my interest in love, or my lack of discipline, I guess. But here you are, giving me lots of discipline. So, if this is your first time joining us, the breath of fire is sometimes known as the Kapalabhati breath. It's a breath that focuses on the exhale. You pull the belly button in and up, forcing air out of your lungs. Ooh, this morning I have a little something, a little pollen. So we do it with a mudra. A mudra is a hand position that helps to facilitate this kriya, which is a clearing kriya. So you cross your hands, fold your fingers over your hands, create a little thing with your front like that, cross your thumbs. There you go. Sometimes a picture is worth 1,000 words. Traditionally in Kundalini Yoga, if you're in a female body, if your biology is female, you put your left thumb on top, and if you're in a male body, your right thumb on top. That's a Kundalini tradition. Different expressions of our biology have different needs in moving energy. Okay, so breathe again in and out of your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Because we're focusing on the mind, keep your attention on your breath while I talk. While we're focusing on the mind today, I'm going to read you a poem before we begin to help to clear the mind, to help to set the intention. And on your next inhale, whenever that is comfortably, inhale that mind, put your hand on your head or both hands on your head. Feel that thinking self that some of us believe it rests in our head, those thoughts, those programs that are left there. And breathe all of that mind, inhale the mind, down to the heart, exhale through the heart. And do it again. Inhale the mind, down to the heart. Feel that connection begin to take root in your heart, so that you start to quiet the mind even now. I often notice as I quiet the mind, quiet my thinking, move into my heart, that the world seems to get quieter around me. So focus now as anytime you have a thought, you can gather the thought and breathe it into your heart and let it go. Or you can just say thinking and bring your attention back to your breath and your heart. Be gentle and loving and compassionate with yourself this morning and all day, every day, as often as you can. This is called staring at the bones. You're breathing in and out of your heart. And imagine as you are doing this, imagine that you are a lake, and see if you can make that lake so still that beings will gather around you so that they might see who they are. Make your mind so like still water that the beings will come and gather. So watch the waters of your body this morning and see if they get still and quiet. Sooner or later, and breathe in and out of your heart. And sooner or later, I'll read this poem. Sooner or later, life in its variety and wisdom chews the meat from the bones of my illusions. It sucks the marrow from the inside and throws the dry bones to bleach in a pile. Expectations are treated with equal disdain. Stripped of their finery, they are revealed as nothing more than future plans, easy ways to stay safe, roadmaps drawn by a blind cartographer trying to imagine distant destinations. This is the present moment's boot camp. Life's lack of rules will be obeyed, or I'll spend my time peeling potatoes in the past. I can choose to leave behind the skeletons of what I thought I knew and raise the flag of truth on the front porch. I can take a single step and wait for the next one to be revealed. I can only know where I am in this moment. Anything else is a desperate attempt to clothe the bones and set them walking. I can take a single step and wait for the next one to be revealed. I can only know where I am in this moment. Anything else is a desperate attempt to clothe the bones and set them walking. Breathe in through your heart. Exhale down behind your heart and set roots into the earth. Inhale up from the earth. Exhale through the heart. Inhale through the heart again, and on this time on the exhale, turn up to the sun, through the central channel, connect up and out to the sun, and breathe. Inhale sunlight down into your body. Exhale through the heart. Bring your hands together in that mudra in front of your heart. Feel the energy moving up and down the center of you, from the fontanelle, from that place that connects to spirit in your physical body, all the way mirrored in the perineum, in your root chakra, crown and root, the container of the vessel of that central channel. And then bring your hands together in the mudra. Feel that energy moving. Inhale through your heart. Exhale through your heart. And then inhale up. Reach up for the sun. Reach for the sun. Lift your whole self as if someone has strings around your wrists and that carries you like those silks in Cirque du Soleil. Opens your rib cage so that there's an eye between each rib, and they're all open wide, and then relax, keeping your ribs open wide, and relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Perfect timing if you're just joining us. Take a gentle inhale and begin your breathing. If it's available to you to close your eyes for this practice, that's great. It allows you to quiet the mind. We take in so much information with our eyes. Many more bits of information than our brain can process. If it's not available to you to close your eyes, if that feels stressful, you can just soften your gaze, look down at the tip of your nose, inhale deeply, exhale completely, 3-part breath. Suspend the breath, hold the breath in, and squeeze the energy down from the sun. Down, down, down. You squeeze, when I say squeeze, I say the pelvic floor muscles, the root lock, if you know that, mulband, all different ways of referring to Kegels, to your Kegels, and squeeze and hold your breath. And as soon as you can't hold your breath anymore, because I can talk longer because I'm holding my breath, exhale whenever you need and bring your hands right to your back, to the earth, and feel that connection with the earth. And here, just as we did up top, this time we're going to feel those roots, dropping roots into the earth. And then from the energy of the roots going down, we rise up into our body. Lift your rib cage up off your pelvis from those roots. Open, and then that energy that runs up the center of you, just like the sap rising in the maple trees at this time of year. It's almost done. It's probably done. As that sap rises up, it lifts the energy of your heart and shines your heart light forward. Slide your shoulder blades together on your back. Do the mudra. Here's the glove hand woven mudra. Do the mudra behind your back to the earth if that's available to you, and begin your breathing. Breath of fire. This focus on the exhale also quiets the mind because it resets the parasympathetic nervous system. If we're in fear or worry, we can't access these sacred places of stillness. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. 3-part breath. Hold the breath in. Tuck your chin and squeeze those perineum muscles. Squeeze the muscles of the pelvic floor and draw energy up from the earth. Up those roots into your body to be empowered. To connect to the ways that the earth knows to be still and quiet. Good morning. Release the breath as you need to, and bring your hands in your lap. And receive the gifts of the practice. If your hands are resting on your lap, if you're sitting, open the palms to the ceiling or the sky to receive. Turn your palms up to receive. And feel what's shifted. Become the observer of that lake of you, the waters of you. What's happening on the waters? Are there ripples? Is it quiet? Creator said, I want to hide something from the humans until they're ready for it. It's the realization that they create their own reality. The eagle said, give it to me. I will take it to the moon. The Creator said, no, one day they'll go there and find it. The salmon said, I'll bury it in the bottom of the ocean. The Creator said, no, they'll go there too. The buffalo said, I'll bury it on the great plains. The Creator said, they will cut into the skin of the earth and find it even there. grandmother who lives in the breast of the Mother Earth, and who has no physical eyes but sees with spiritual eyes, said, put it inside of them. And the Creator said, it is done. Check inside of you. For what reality you're creating. Is your lake still? Can you create that reality of a quiet mind? Can you find that stillness inside of you? And do a scan, because sometimes what gets in the way of stillness is feelings that we call heavy feelings or dense feelings, frequencies of fear or anxiety or worry. I'm not generally a worrier. Mark Twain tells us that worrying is a really great task because everything he worries about never happens, never comes to pass, so it must work. But I think of and I think of worrying as a misuse of imagination. A misuse of energy, actually. Where do I want to put my energy? So if there's a place of feeling of a worry or a concern, what would you like instead of the worry? Instead of worrying that, I'm not going to fill in that blank. You all have your own. Where do you put your energy? Start to create your reality right here, right now. From a still, still lake, a quiet, quiet place inside you. Where would you go right now from the breathing respect that you're carrying for yourself? Everything that's not love is an illusion. And Creator, if you're a person who connects, and probably if you're here, you do connect to some sort of Creator. If you journey with me, if you're enjoying these meditations, Creator likes to experience all of it. Corona too is an expression of love. And we want to be in harmony with the mind, which is sometimes referred to as eagle, and the earth, and the love and the compassion of earth, which is sometimes referred to as condor. So science and technology and thinking in connection, this upper world in connection with this lower world, the sky in connection with the earth, sky cultures, thinking cultures connected to the earth cultures. In our heart, in Munai, in love. So feel that frequency. And if there is fear or worry or anxiety during this time or concern, scoop it all up, gather it up from wherever it is in your field, in your body, scoop it up and hold it in front of you in your imagination, in your awareness as a frequency, and then bring love to that. Bring that frequency of love, like you're pouring it or filling with love there. Fill with love, send love out. Good morning, good morning. And then bring that, and then watch how those, as you bring love to the anxiety or the fear or the worry or any of that feeling of heaviness, how the love dissolves that. Or how it just becomes more love. Feel into that connection. And then again, lift your hands up and into this place of this moment and feel what the frequency there of the unknown is. It might just be a sound. You might experience it as a sound or a color like white or gold. And love the unknown as well. The future is unknown. Most of the time, maybe all of the time, the future is unknown and we create it. We create our reality by projecting into our future. So come into the present, hold the unknown in front of you, that frequency, and love that too. Send love to the unknown. One of the awarenesses I've had during this time is that when we talk about the unknown, it implies to me that somebody knows. It's unknown to me, but somebody else knows. And this is about being in the unknowable for a lot of us, maybe all of us. It's an unknowable time. So send love to that and hold that frequency with wisdom and honoring and stillness. And with love. And let anything that's in the way of that get blown out. The gentle breeze, cleared out, clearing the vessel of you. And breathe in through your heart again. With your attention and your awareness, and out through your heart. And bring your hands together in front of your heart. Your palms together. And maybe bow your head in gratitude or feel that flow of gratitude. And this time feel the gratitude that rushes up to you from the earth. Up those roots. As she says, thank you for being a conduit to the sun. Thank you for bringing that light down with your intention into my belly. Thank you for walking with the frequency of love today. Receive gratitude. Let it rush into you, up the roots of you. Receive it. Let it fill you as you breathe in and out of your heart. And then breathe in again and out again. And notice, did you do it through your heart? And if you did, that's great. And now I'm going to ask you to do it intentionally in through your heart and out through your heart. And look inside you on your next inhale. Go inside and find that place where you create from. Maybe it's in your belly, your womb. For some of you, you create from your heart and your womb. So bring love to that place you create from this day. I invite you to create stillness in your day today and love, to share the frequency of love. You are the creator. Remember that you are the creator. And as I like to say and have said for years actually, make it a beautiful day. Make it a very beautiful day. Let me know in the comments about Breath of Fire. Share some beauty today. I'd love to hear what beauty you experienced this morning. I'd love to know how you're doing, how these meditations are serving you. Make it a beautiful day. One more breath together of connection. When we breathe together, we connect, so let's all inhale together and exhale through our hearts together. But in the literal world, in the world of technology, connect with me in the comments. Make it a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll go into the land of possibilities.